This thing looks so good. A little forward. Going. A little more. That's good. Alright guys, what is going on? Welcome back to the garage. Today we got the Mark III golf giveaway car back in here. This is pretty much first video since we came back from Helen with the car.
We just put it away for a week or so. It's been about a week that we got back. Yeah, actually we got back Sunday night, so it's about a week.
Saturday now, next Saturday.
So it's been about a week. We this week we kind of concentrate on getting our friends' cars back in the road and get them fixed up and stuff. But now we're gonna be working in this because we mentioned before the air ride. It's not the way it has to be, like if we want it to be reliable and stuff. And also we're gonna be doing some rust repair under the car, but we're gonna show you what we're working with.
Yeah, like we said over there at Alpine Volkswagen was giving us some issues with the air ride system. One line got popped, and then one line has a constant leak. I think the front driver's side has a constant leak. It's always leaking. You always got to be careful with that one. Just make sure it's not rubbing or anything like that.
And that's the one that we got troubles with. So
yeah. So this video we're gonna be completely redoing the entire air ride system, getting it ready for whoever's gonna win the car. Make sure that this car is completely reliable. It's not gonna give you an issue. And I know air ride systems get a bad rep sometimes, but that's only because installation, I would say.
Most of the time the installation, they have poor installations. That's why you have problems. Most of the cars we have with
this one.
Most of the cars we have with the air rides, they're always good, and because we try to do as best we can. We're not perfect. We might make a mistake, but we try not to. The goal with this one, we're not doing many hard lines. We're just going to do a couple of them in the trunk setup, which is, it'll be fine. With those we'll be fine. But from the management to the whole to the axle bags are going to be just nylon hoses, so that should be no problems.
We got the car in here. I want to just remind you guys, show you guys the engine bay once again. Came out incredible. All the hard work that we put into this thing the past 2 weeks or so. Got this thing ready for the Alpine Volkswagen, and then I'm going to be taking this thing all over the place the next few weeks or so. Taking it to Cars and Coffees, meets, and we'll see what other shows are within the next couple weeks or so, because since the beginning, the plan for this one was to announce the winner in around 2 months. In around 2 months' time, and I think it's already been. Has it been 3 weeks? I think it's almost going to be 3 weeks now.
Yeah,
something like that.
2 weeks. 2 weeks, I think, because
2 weeks.
When we brought the car in the garage, that's when we planned of launching the website, and it's only been 2 weeks and a half, something like that.
Yeah, it wasn't right away.
But anyways, but the other thing we're gonna ask you guys is spread the word. Check us out on other social medias like Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, with the same thing, EV Garage. Also the website evgarage.com, and help us spread the word so we can sell out the entries, and then we can draw the winner much quicker.
Yeah. The quicker we sell the entries, the quicker we'll get this thing in the hands of the new owner. So, I mean, someone's gonna get this beautiful Mark III, this shaved engine bay, show build, pretty much show quality engine bay at least. Like this thing. The
whole car,
completely
exterior
looks
really nice with the Euro bumpers and the whole thing, texture, side skirts. I mean, not texture, side skirt, texture, side moldings and the side skirts and all that. Makes the car
Euro bumpers,
yeah. Makes the car looks really nice. So, and it being a 4-door is something that's a little not that common. Like at least in our area, you see a lot of GTIs 2 doors, but not 4-door.
Yeah,
being this clean, and especially with the engine drop and shade bay, so definitely it's different.
Yeah, definitely check out our previous videos. Like, we've been completely covering, at least the best to our abilities, the entire process of this car since the first day that we started diagnosing the engine harness, started taking the engine apart for all the maintenance, make sure this maintenance was up to date, even chains, guides, the major stuff, new clutch, new engine mounts.
New slip cylinder, new master cylinder for the clutch, and we're kind of covering everything. And we gotta check the brakes as well. We're gonna check the brakes. Seems to be pretty good. We're gonna check the brake lines, make sure they're not all rusted or anything. So
yeah, we're gonna be doing all that in this video. So yeah, that's it. Let's get started. Start working on this one. I guess let's show you guys how this thing is currently looking. It's a mess back here.
Wait until you open the trunk.
I know I'm gonna open it right now. Mess back here. Well, now we have a mess. The mess was already here before we had the car. Take this thing out. The jumper. It's gonna need a. No, it doesn't need a new battery. It's got to drain somewhere.
Yeah, it doesn't need a new battery. I think it's just the management they stay on all the time. These are accurate. I think they stay on all the time.
There's no way. We gotta power it to.
No, you have to power.
It's gotta have
we can
constant
do
power.
a car switch or something. I mean, that's what I'm planning on doing anyways, doing a car switch. So for that matter, like if you store the car for many days, but check that out. It's just
Some rags. It's only have one compressor too, at the moment. I had to take this trim cover off. But yeah, here it is. I mean, what can we really say about it? Get all this stuff out of here.
it's just gonna get redone.
Everything's gonna get redone. Gonna do new tank, new compressors. Bro, you got two compressors that came in.
Two brand new compressors.
Brand new compressors. We gotta redo this entire thing like this. The battery's loose. Why did we take it like this? I mean, we were just in a rush, I guess. Like, why did we take the car to Helen with the loose battery, sliding all over the place?
Well,
We were just cruising.
we had no other options.
How about the tank? Is the tank secure? Oh fuck!
No, nothing. Nothing is secure.
Oh,
it's
my
just
God.
all thrown in there. So
Management? Don't please tell me the man. Oh my
No,
god! Not
nothing.
even the management is secure.
nothing. It's just all thrown in there.
This beautiful ground placement as well.
Yeah.
Looks great.
This light, the cover is still somewhere.
Of course. Oh, not even the actual support for the base.
Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
we're gonna be redoing the whole thing.
At least it's nothing secure. It's gonna be easier to take out.
It's a mess. Just check those wiring in under the seat.
Oh,
That's nothing. Check this out. Check that
there's
out.
a flash.
I mean, it's just a mess. Yeah, so we're gonna be redoing all of these and rerouting the airlines as well. So
Yeah, everything's gonna be completely redone. Can't really say much. Then we'll let you guys make your own opinions about the installation. All right, I guess what can we start with? Ripping everything out, or
Yeah,
what should we do?
we're gonna raise the car so you can start working in the undercarriage, and I'm gonna start ripping all the air system out. Once we have the car in the jack stands, then I can air it out and rip the whole thing apart.
All right. Why not?
Well,
Oh, there it is.
yeah. Let's see. All right.
It's pretty small.
Beautiful 4-gallon brush
Brush.
aluminum. Looks nice. I
Oh.
want to do something.
Oh, there's the brackets.
Yeah, do
Brackets
something
aren't there. That thing's gonna look good in there. Gonna look good. Some hard lines on it too.
Mm-hmm.
Got all these
With
fittings.
black compressors, I ordered black compressors.
Get these.
What do you think?
I think it's gonna look good. The brush, cause it's got silver.
Silver.
Got silver parts
Mm-hmm.
around the engine bay. It's not gonna look out of place.
Yeah.
How's it
I
gonna
don't
sit?
know,
Like,
like
all the way on top,
white
it's
or-
gonna be exposed. White would look nice too.
I don't know. It'll be too much.
Too much what?
Yeah. I mean, because there's nothing really white in the interior. So maybe black or no. This is fine. I think.
Yeah,
I think this is fine.
I think it looks fine. Either color, this white or black, will look good.
Well, I guess we can leave these like this, and then if the new owner decide to change the color, they can do that, and they'll be different. Like you know, in the time, like in a year or whatever, another season, they want to change something out, they can just paint it whatever color they choose.
Yeah,
And that will, yeah, that will work. I will just run it the way it is because I like the brush. I like that.
Yeah, this one's
finish.
nice. Where the compressors were they?
The compressors are over here. Check this out. 4 big ones. 44.
And you said we're gonna be going with the dual compressors, right? On this one,
Dual
it's got
compressors.
2 compressors in there.
Yes. Yeah, I always like to go with dual compressors just in case the relay goes bad or whatever.
Yeah.
Whatnot, you have two. You don't run out of air.
Yeah.
And it charges a lot faster. Like you don't have the compressor noise all the time with just one, like forever.
Yeah, it's always turning on whenever you need to air up or down. Air up, I guess. It's always going to be on. More stress on the compressors too, if you only have one.
This is gonna be nice contrast with the black.
So it's always worth it. It's always worth going with the dual compressor. It's always better. And then if one goes out, you're not stranded. You never know.
Exactly. This is it.
Yeah, it's gonna be nice flat black finish. Gonna go nice.
Yes.
Nice with the accents of the car.
Yeah, so that's perfect. So that's where we at right now. Two new compressors.
Also went with the Vire too. Good quality.
Oh yeah.
Good quality. This is what Airlift uses, so.
Yes, definitely. They work fine. I mean, that's what we always ran.
Yeah, most of the time it's just a fuse that goes out.
Sometimes, like.
Not really the compressor itself. Once in a while, of course.
Right.
You know, some cars already have had air ride setups for like 10 years, so they're starting to go out, so it's perfectly normal.
Well, just like the one in the red car, I need to swap one of those because it keeps blowing the fuse, so that means the compressor is bad.
That too.
But that thing is had right for like at least 10 years, so
Exactly.
18 years. So
Yeah.
I mean, just like everything else, eventually they're gonna fail.
Yeah. So what are you gonna do now?
Gonna start ripping the whole thing apart now. You got it in jack stands.
It's in jack stands now.
Gonna rip the whole thing apart. But I don't know, man. I feel tired.
I'm
So
tired.
like
You need a coffee?
the whole week it's been crazy again with all these work and all these cars, and just we
No,
finished
this one.
late. It was like midnight.
11:30.
Yeah. So by the
Another
time we
late
went to
night.
bed, it was past midnight.
Yeah.
So
All right, so while my dad is working on the air system back there in the trunk, we're gonna be working down here on the floors mostly. You guys can see
what a beautiful floor.
it's got it's got some access panels to the carpet right now. You guys can see, not the worst we've seen. It's not too bad. It's all fixable. It's the floors mostly, nothing structural. When we inspected the car when we bought it, we made sure that the structure of the car itself, like the frame rails, the strut towers, front and rear, are all in good shape. That's mostly where these Mark III suffer from, and everybody knows that these Mark IIIs are more susceptible to rust than, let's say, a Mark IV. Even a Mark II, I think, is a little bit better than the Mark III when it comes to rust.
For sure.
Yeah, these are pretty bad. But this one, it's not too bad. Like we said, it's gonna be a few patches here and there. It's not bad. We already started picking at it a little bit, getting the bits of rust and rot that we're just hanging on, just hanging there. So first step with this is gonna be get the grinder with the wire brush, start cleaning up the surfaces, so we can start welding on some patches, and then after that, we're gonna be sealing it with some, what is that called? I forgot, the seam sealer. There we go. All right. All right, so quick update on the air rush setup and how it's looking so far. Everything's out. The air tank, the compressor. You guys can see management is over there now. I don't know what my dad's plan with this is, but
This is gonna be fine. It's gonna be like under this, and it'll be fine.
okay, it's gonna stay under there under the seat.
Yeah, it's plenty of room. So, because the seat kind of sits right here.
Think the airline's gonna be all right? You know how it has the bulk
This is gonna be fine.
right there.
This is gonna be fine. It just goes up to probably up to this, so it'll be fine.
Yeah, those are the what are those sensors
for the gauges, so you can
gauges.
read the pressure in each bag in the tank. This will go to the tank. This is the sensor for the management, for the accurate sensor. Those will go in the back once I have that figured out. I'm doing the relays over here
compressor.
for the compressors, since we're doing a dual compressor, so it's got to be 2 relays. So this is the power distribution block. This, they didn't even have a fuse for the accurate, so now it's gonna have the fuse.
They didn't have
Nothing.
they didn't have one of these. What is that for?
What is it?
The power distribution block.
They had another one. Remember the
Oh,
one over
the
here, but it was
the
just like
what is it? What are those
Yeah.
called?
it's another distribution block. We had no cover or nothing, so that's not the way you want to have your power going. So this will have the cover here. It'll be nice and tight, and will stay under all these.
Okay.
So
I imagine that's
this is for the sensors. This sends a signal for the gauges,
okay for the little gauge panel that it has. Okay.
for the pressures. These are the lines. The lines over here. It's all done. Besides the two lines, they're gonna be going to the tank.
Yeah, I guess if you didn't know, this car is running. The air ride management is Acura. The one right there, VU4.
Yeah.
Has air ride management on it.
VU4s.
It's a little bit more complicated than
Then the
like a V2, V3 from Airlift.
It has all these things over here, and you gotta have these box for the gauges. You gotta add all these gauges.
Yeah, versus on the
the 3P.
Airlift 3P management, everything
That's
is
just
together.
The control, just one solenoid, the control, and that's it. Obviously, you have your relays, which is it's all right, but it's not. It just comes with one harness. That's all it is. Just one harness like this, and you
It's all
have
together.
the two relays, and that's it. Swapping them out.
Yeah.
You know.
The only time you see really problems with the air ride management is when people don't put water traps, when there's like humidity
Right.
getting inside of the car, and what else? Also cold weather too. Cold weather isn't good for them either. Did it have a water trap?
Didn't have one.
Didn't have a water trap?
No.
Oh,
Didn't
man.
have one. So I'm gonna add one in the where the tank is before it goes into the into this thing. So
People always forget that because they don't come with the kits.
the new one and the 3Ps they do now.
They come
They
with the
come
water
with
trap?
it, yes.
Oh, okay. Before they didn't.
Before they
So
did
people
it, no.
never even install them.
No, but it's always good to have them. Just have a good water trap, and they're very cheap. You can get it in Home Depot for like
$20.
$15.
Yeah, it's 15,
$20.
$20. We'll see what's next. We'll keep updating you guys progress on this thing. Air ride management setup. We're gonna keep making some progress. So we're gonna be taking a little bit of a break from the Mark III Golf. Right now we got some other work that needs to be taken care of. This Mark IV 20th anniversary GTI right here in a Mola yellow. Belongs to a friend of ours. He's been waiting for us to do some work on this thing for a few weeks now, since even I want to say a month or two now.
Probably a month, at least a month.
at least a month. So
Yeah.
no, he came in the winter time. I remember it was cold and we had to check it, and it was cold outside. We were checking it because I had a power steering leak.
Right, but yeah, I can't remember
That
what
was-
was the reason, but I know we've been trying to get it done before with the test one, but we had the black car and then we were pushing to get this one
Yeah.
for Helen, so that's why we kind of put this away for a little while. So now it's time to work on it.
Yeah.
Problem, it's got the seal in the turbo. Seems like it's going bad. It's smoking a lot at some point, and then stops and then goes back again. It's nothing's leaking. Nothing is, no coats or anything like that. So and it's burning oil. So we know these 180s, those turbo seals like to go bad, and most likely that's what it is. The whole exhaust is full with oil, crap, and stuff. So that's what I think it is. And he's got a
power
couple
steering.
things. The power steering line
leak.
has a hole somewhere in the line, and this airbag is leaking air. Like if you leave the car for a couple hours, it just goes down. And I forget what else. We'll figure it out. We figured what else we need. It's like I know he said something else. So
Yeah.
that's few things. So we're gonna try to get it done between today and tomorrow, and then we
So we can
continue with that car.
keep going with this one. Still a lot of work to do. We don't want to keep pushing him out of the way while we finish this car. It's gonna take a few more days. So
Yes.
yeah, I mean, check it out real quick. It's got nice reupholstered leather Recaros Mark IV. Yeah, it came with the Mark IV GLIs and the GTIs. Those Recaro seats, so they've been reupholstered in leather. He's trying to bring it back to life.
He's gonna try to bring it back to life, and that's why we're gonna help him out. We're
yeah.
gonna help him out.
Yeah, it's still a nice base.
It's still
These
there's still a lot of
you
potential.
don't see these anymore.
It's not,
and
it's
especially
not rusted or anything.
the rockers are still clean on this one.
Yeah, still clean. Still salvageable.
Oh yeah. Well, all right, let's get to it.
All right.
All right, guys. So check out the progress that we made on the 20th anniversary GTR right here. Big amount of progress. We already got it off the ground, took the wheels off, and a lot more actually. Check out the power steering line is already out. The one that had the leak was actually the return line.
The return line, it was
Right here.
right here.
Yeah, it was somewhere around here where
Yeah, it's basically
the rubber
right here.
hose turns into the hard line. So there's no fix for that. Really has to be completely replaced. And while we were there,
Since
we
we were
noticed
there,
this.
we find the axle boot is really turned out, so we got a new one. Still salvageable. It was not making noises or anything, so we just need to put a new boot.
Yeah, new boots and
It was almost ready to come out, so
almost.
that's coming out next. And
Up next is the coolant line for the turbo. So that's next. That's going to be all that's left, and then time to bolt it out. It's almost ready.
It's just one bolt holding it right now from the top.
Oh, really?
The manifold,
Oh,
it's
okay,
just
okay.
one of the 3 bolts.
Nice.
So it's ready to come out. The downpipe has been disconnected, which is great. Those always give us troubles with the heat and the corrosion. They get really tough. But with this one, it wasn't too bad. Just the usual, awkward
Yeah.
positions. But that's pretty much it.
Yeah, everything underneath was pretty smooth too. Thankfully. So, yeah, keep you guys updated. Gonna keep going. All right, turbo is finally out. After a little bit of struggling, finally figured it out. My first time doing a turbo uninstall, and then my dad did it. It's been so long that we kind of forgot the steps, or he forgot the steps since the last time we did a
Last
turbo
time
here.
I did a turbo was probably like 12 years ago. So
Yeah.
I mean, we done it outside, but not like it with the engine in the car. But anyways, check the damage in the propeller. So this definitely was making contact. And check how much play does it have.
Yeah, that's bad.
So it's a
That's
lot of
really
play.
bad.
And it's not like he was pouring oil out of the exhaust, but you can see it's all gooey and stuff. And it was smoking every once in a while. It wasn't smoking constant smoke all day long. It was mainly if the car was sitting sideways, like in a driveway or something. That's when it smoked, but not all the time. But I mean, definitely that was right on time before that propeller exploded
about
in
to go out.
pieces, and then it would have gone probably into the intercooler and maybe even in the motor.
Yeah, that would
So
be bad.
inside the engine, so it's kind of, we cut it on time. It's perfect timing. We put a new one in, or
We're waiting.
use one. Hopefully, it's good. We're gonna check that out
Oh, it's done.
while you were working in there. Looking good. That's how it looks with the ball head. So now these are all solid. Like I had to remove all of these so I can drill the holes and stuff. But now it's all in piece, all solid the way it should be. So that should be no more leaks.
Looks good.
Nice.
Nice.
I like this.
Yeah,
And
check
this
that
is
out.
a nice, like this is the number of the car.
How many,
Obviously
15, how many
engraving.
20th were there?
I don't know in jello, but I think it was like
Not
5,000.
total
5,000 in
20th.
total, I think.
All right, number 1465. There it is, finally running and driving once again. Back under its own power. What? Finito. It's good now. It's running, driving good. Power steering functioning. What else did we do? Oh, the turbo.
Power steering line, power steering form, fittings to the airbags.
Yeah, so now with this thing ready, we're actually going to be bringing in another car. So, going to be sharing a little bit of content about that one too. So, let's get to it. So, we got to go pick up the other car. It's at the other garage stored away. Today we got this Mark 1 Cabriolet, one of the cars that we haven't really shared much about. But it's actually one of our own personal cars. I believe it's a 91. It's a late model Cabriolet. Let's just start up. See what it does. There we go. And this thing just rides like a dream, guys. With the air suspension. And I believe these Mark 1 Cabriolets I believe they have a slightly stiffer chassis because they have the reinforcement in the floors. Because of the convertible top, they have a little bit more reinforcement than the Rabbits. I mean, Jettas and whatnot. So they just have a smoother ride than other Mark 1s. And just a blast to drive. Right now the weather isn't the best, and I'm only going a few blocks, so no point of taking off the top. But I mean, check out the interior. It's easily my favorite interior that we have out of our personal cars, for sure. Just the color, the burgundy with the black accents, and the black car outside. It's just an awesome combination with the BBS steering wheel. A few personal touches here and there. Personally, my dad put this stereo on there. It's convenient and everything, but I don't know if it's something I would do personally to my car. But not my car though, so what could I say? So from one VW to another one right here. We just picked up Mark 4 R32. Didn't pick up, not ours. We had to start another garage. It belongs to a customer. 3.2 VR. Really good condition R32. Really nice shape. Gonna be doing a few things to it. We take it to the garage, a few suspension work. I think it even needs the ECU. We'll see. Gotta talk to my dad. I'm not sure exactly what this one needs. We'll see in a bit. Made it to the garage. There is the Mark 4 R32. Like we said, we got some boxes in here with some new parts that's going to be running. Got to replace these real quick. A few rear control arms that we're going to be unboxing real quick. And a few other things. But while I'm going to be working on that car, you guys can see we already have the floor over here mocked up for the Mark 3 Golf giveaway car. Still on jack stands after a few days. I haven't really had time to really mess with it too much. But
we haven't done anything. We were working on the other car, which is done, out of the way. So we got to finish this one. While you do this one, I'll be doing the setup. So it's basically, this is how it's gonna be. We said it was gonna be something clean, simple. So this is pretty much it. Black brackets with a brush aluminum tank, seamless, and just a couple of hard lines, something close to this. And this is gonna be going out.
no more leader lines, and I'm gonna be running these.
Just the hard lines.
Just hard lines direct to the compressors. Nice. Okay.
Just two, I think.
Yeah.
Just two, and then set up the
Damn, you already wrapped the board too.
board, yeah. The plywood, it's already wrapped with carpet, so it matches the back of the car. So, yeah, that's the progress.
All right, so here are the parts. Looks like the owner decided to go with just OEM parts. I don't know if you saw, but the lower one over there is adjustable. It's at the rear lower.
Yeah, they don't want to run
control arm.
adjustables no more. No more camber game.
No more camber gang.
Yeah, they want
Okay.
stock stuff.
Yeah, because he's bagged, and then he also has the Acura E-level, so we got to unbolt the bracket that holds the E-level sensor as well. It's got to be, the bracket has to be welded back onto the control arm. Check that out real quick. There it is. Now, where is it? Over here.
Right there.
Right there. All right, shouldn't be too bad. It's just two bolts. Two bolts on each one. Got to replace the upper and lower. So I decided to take off the other side, might as well, so we can cut them and weld the brackets at the same time. And check this out. I think it was about time to replace this one. I mean,
I don't know, man. Seems like it could have hauled.
I mean,
another half a mile, maybe.
might as well take this out. Yeah. Bushing was a bit shot. It was time to replace him. I didn't really feel it on the ride though. Maybe in the bigger bumps.
This is just down the street.
Yeah,
you drove it just down the street, pretty much. So
that's true. And I didn't even realize that someone did this before. In the other one, someone cut and welded this.
Somebody did some custom joints.
That stuff right there. Cause this one doesn't have that. The other side doesn't have that. No, wait, it's this. No.
Yeah.
Only one side had the
Yeah, only one side. They only did it on
one side has.
Because I'm sure it was the same. This side was the same as this, so they just did this.
Instead of paying $150 for a control arm, they just decided to weld another joint on there. Okay.
It wasn't bad either, I mean, these things work great.
Yeah.
To be honest with you,
honestly, it looks solid.
Yeah,
it's solid.
If it was probably the same, if they would have done the same thing in this one, would have just leave it alone because these things are good, and it seems like they welded solid. So, but anyways, better off going with two new ones.
Yep.
So let's just mark this one where it's going to be.
All right, so we just wrapped up the Mark IV R32. Lower control arms are on. Upper control arms are on, obviously the rears. Bolted up the air ride sensors as well. Put the tires back on. It's time to put that one on the ground, but made a good amount of progress over here with the air setup. The aluminum hardlines are pretty much ready to assemble. They're all bent, polished. Went to buy some fittings as well. Which ones did you buy? All these right here.
Those little ones.
Those fittings to
We didn't have those.
for the so you can run the compression fittings for the hard lines. Connect those to the compressor.
To the compressor right here.
So yeah, just time to put those back together, and it's gonna be ready to install. No, you still have to run.
No,
Still got to install the sensors. I know the sensors
they're
are
on. Yeah.
Sensors for the AccuAir are on.
Yeah, just gotta have the. This is gonna be for nylon lines for the management.
Oh, okay. Now it's ready to install.
Yeah.
Pretty much after this. Nice. All right, guys. So we got the Mark IV R32 out of here now. Just waiting on the customer to come pick it up. We put it in the other garage for now. We're still working on the Mark III Golf giveaway car over here. You guys can see we finally have the air suspension set up inside of the car now. I think the actual air setup itself with the compressors, air tank, hard lines, it's all finished up. I wasn't here. I wasn't here yesterday, but looks like my dad added these two lines down here in the bottom.
Did. Yeah, I wasn't happy the way it looks. So.
You weren't happy how it looked without those in the bottom?
Yeah. I think it looks better with those two extra. So, I mean, it gives it a little more, like, because it was so empty down here. So, I think those come out nice.
Oh, I don't know. It looked fine to me, honestly.
It did.
So
It was nothing wrong with it. It just, I just want to add it. That's pretty much it.
A little bit more looks. So where do these go?
They're going to be here.
Oh, they go on the bottom?
They go on the bottom
fittings over here?
to those fittings. I'm going to hook up the two. I'm going to run two lines once it's in place. Two lines to these two. And the drain that goes under the spare tire, where the spare tire is. So there's going to be your drain, which is this one right here.
Okay.
And I'm connecting the compressors right now, hooking up the compressors, the power for it. And then I'll gotta clean these up over here. Yeah, that's the next thing.
Yeah, well, there's still a lot of work to do. We still have to finish up the rust repair. We finished up the patches we have to do on the over here on the left side. We still have to do the right side right now. So we're gonna do right now on the left side
Do
is.
you show them all these what we did over here?
So here's the driver's side. These are the floors over here. We did a few patches. You guys can see one right here, a little one, and then there were a few small patches here that were really close to each other with a little bit of rot connecting them. So we just cut out the whole thing. Yeah. You guys know these Mark IIIs, especially where the sheet metal comes together under the seam sealer. It always gets cracked, and then all the moisture rust gets in there. But it wasn't too bad. All this is just surface rust. We cleaned it up. We're going to be coating everything with rust encapsulator. I'll show you guys what we use real quick just to cover that, and then we're going to use on the bottom. Where the patches are.
We got to do the rust encapsulator on there as well. You already cleaned it up.
Top and bottom.
We're going to do the rust encapsulator. Once it's dry, we're going to do the seam sealer, which is kind of silicone in between.
That just goes around the
in between,
patches.
around the welds, so no moisture or stuff gets in there. That's the next step, and then we're gonna be doing the spray, the undercoating around those patches, so just to prevent them from the rust growing or So, but this is solid. There's nothing bad.
Yeah. No, this is all just this is not structure or anything like that.
So it's not gonna be a perfect car, like like a real nice perfect car, but it's gonna be a good solid car for sure.
Oh yeah, definitely.
There's gonna be this car is gonna be a lot better than. But all the cars out on the road, show built.
Yeah.
But anyways.
Yeah, let me show you guys what we usually use. We use this rust encapsulator. You can't even tell. We've been using it so much that I can't even see the branding. But it is actually from Eastwood. Rust encapsulator. How much does this thing cost?
I forget what it was expensive.
The gallon? The gallon was like, I think it said 80. No, more like 150.
Yeah, it was like $300 for the whole thing.
Damn, $300.
Yeah, those things are expensive.
I hope the price backs up how good it is.
I think it's worth it. From all the reviews they have.
All right, guys. So quick update. I didn't even get to. I did a time lapse, but my dad moved the camera. He had to do something. I think back here with the air suspension setup over here. He got it all connected and he moved the camera. I just didn't get a good angle, so that didn't go as planned. But let me show you guys the final result of the driver's side floor panels real quick. So here it is. Check it out. Got the entire thing coated with the rust encapsulator. It's all dried up now. Did this yesterday actually. So it's all dry. There's a final result. Looks pretty good. Should do the job. And then on the other side, we've already started welding up the patches over here on this side. We're pretty much done. I just finished grinding up the few spot welds that were needed. This side was a little bit worse than the driver's side. This one needed 3 patches over here. They were all kind of small patches that were really close to each other, so we just decided to do big patches, get rid of all the rot and any existing rust that could just continue to spread across onto other parts of the floor. So we just cut everything out, all the rust that it had. So yeah, now that these are welded up, we're going to be doing the same thing on this side. Rust encapsulator first, then the seam sealer, and then the undercoating. So yeah, got to get that done today. It's pretty much the last day that we have to work on this car. We have some family things going on over the next few days. So if we don't get this thing out of the way, well, we have to, one way or another, we're going to be needing the garage for some family things we're going to do. So we got to get this car out of here by today. I don't know how we're going to do it. It's like 2 p.m. right now. We still got all this work to do. We got to finish up like we said, the seam sealer, and then the rust, the undercoating. And then we got to put the interior back together. We still have to finish up installing the air ride setup that we just finished up with as well. And then even got to do the side skirts too. Got to put those on. So still a good amount of work to do. I don't know how we're going to do it, but I mean, if we got to be up 11, 12, maybe 1 a.m. today, we're going to have to do that. So yeah, let's get to it. All right, guys, check it out. Finally wrapped up with all the rust repair on the floors. You guys can see this is the passenger side over here, and the driver's side all wrapped up as well. On the top, like I said, we coated it with the rust encapsulator, and then underneath we went with the seam sealer underneath where all the patches were made to join everything together, so no moisture, no water. Yeah, it's corrosion too, rust protection. Nothing gets inside the car. And then after that we did undercoating as well. So
just some undercoating.
Check it out. We did undercoating basically in the entire.
Yeah,
just
we went over the floor, mainly in those areas where we work on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can see the patches right here that we did on the top. There it is. You guys can see. You can actually see the seam sealer right there as well. So we tried to do as best job as we could with the.
Yeah, no, we're doing it in this one because we are doing the giveaway, and that's the main thing. We don't do this for any other guy, other cars.
No, definitely not. So
we always send it to a body shop, but since we're doing this one ourselves, we're doing as much as we can. Also, that will help to keep the cost down and sell less entries.
Mm-hmm.
The right equipment, I'm sure for somebody that has a lift. You know, they can work extending. That will be a lot easier.
Yeah, it would be.
But for us working in the floor, doing all of that is not easy.
Yeah.
Try to be under with the helmet, welding, and it's just grinding. All the dust falls on the face.
Exactly, on the ground. It's
doing the painting as well, and all that is not easy. But it had to be done.
Yeah.
It had to be done.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, the outside looked nice, and then you look underneath, and it's there's holes and rust and things like that. That would look pretty bad. So we're trying to give someone a good car. Whoever ends up being the lucky winner. But with that out the way, we still have to put the side skirts back on. We're just taking off the glue right there, and we still have to finish up connecting the air ride system as well. Now that the interior can be put back together, we start connecting all the
basically
the connections.
I think I got pretty much everything connected under, like everything is the way it's gonna go.
Yeah.
But where the spare tire is, we just got to do the drain and the auxiliary hose, I guess you will call it.
Alright, there it finally is. Interior is back together. Looking much more complete now. Well, it is complete now. What am I talking about? It's all good enough to go. Ready to go. Just about ready to put the car back down on the ground. Finally, after about 2-3 weeks. Cargo covers on. Very nice. Check out the air ride setup in the back. Looking good as well. I don't think we've... No, the battery used to be under. Used to be under this cover. Used to be underneath, right?
Yeah, it was just
I think we showed it. It was just like all
thrown in there with the tank and compressor and everything. It was just bad. So we ordered the cover for this. Cover is coming, and
cover's coming. We got a bracket installed as well. Cutoff switch as well, right next to the battery.
That's it. Check this out. Cuts the power off.
Works as it should.
Yeah.
Very nice. So whenever you get out, cut your power. Make sure that you don't get I don't know, we have a drain somewhere? No, this one has Acura. The Acura is always running. It's always running. It always has power. So.
But anyways, it's always better to have that in case also you have a short that's a breaker. If it's a short somewhere, it will release the breaker.
Yeah.
So.
Security too. Security purposes too. Never know. Never know. You would leave the car somewhere one night, but yeah. Here's the interior once again, guys. Looking good. Looking really good. I just want to see this thing back in the ground. We haven't put the side skirts back on yet because we ran out of double-sided tape.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. So, I mean, yeah, let's get this thing back in the ground. We still have a lot more to do. Not even car-related things. More things going on, so got to get this thing out of the way. So we ended up spending another long night yesterday in the car. I think we ran out of double-sided tape or something like that. That's what I said. And, yeah, we ended up getting it. Wait up! Calm down. Calm down. Yeah, we got the double-sided tape this morning. We went to, we installed the side skirts right away. So here it finally is. Once again, I guess a second final review of the car. Check it out. Gonna give it another quick wash just because. Check out all the dust. Check out all the dust from all the buildup that we've been grinding down on the floors, and yeah, from the welds and everything that we've been doing to the car over the past few weeks. It's absolutely filthy right now, but quick wash should bring it back to life. No big issue. And it's got a very small leak right now. Got to figure that out on the rear passenger side somewhere. And yeah, it finally has a trunk setup now. Looks really good with the car. Looks nice. I think it goes really, really well with the car. Just simple, clean, like the rest of the car. So it looks great with the OEM interior. Looks really nice. It's all clean out. I think we've already shown this as well. The entire air ride setup back here. Now that it's been tidied up, cleaned up, organized as well. So after this wash, should be ready. Should be ready. Now we can finally start taking it to the meets, events that are going on around here. I wonder if we're gonna make it. No, when is Tuner Evo's in August? Tuner Evo's in August, yeah. I don't know if we're gonna have the car at that point.
I don't think so. Hopefully not. I mean, no, the plan is to. Well, I don't know I don't even know. Like going with the entry spot.
Yeah, it depends. If we gotta push
Hopefully
it,
not.
if we gotta push it a couple weeks, then we have no choice. We have to, cause yeah, well, we'll see. But let's give this thing a quick wash. Bring this thing back to life.